What if I told you that the biggest mistake Australians make when moving overseas isn't about where they go, it isn't about visas, it isn't even about setting up offshore structures and bank accounts. The biggest mistake is choosing the wrong advisor. And if you get that wrong, you could end up stuck in the Australian tax net, paying years of unnecessary taxes, penalties, and interest. In working with countless clients, I've seen this again and again. Australians decide to relocate offshore. They hire their local accountant in Sydney, Melbourne, or Perth, or they go to an overseas firm in Dubai, Portugal, or Singapore. And that's where the problems start. The local Australian accountant, they don't understand international law, international planning, and structuring. The overseas advisor, they don't understand the ATO or the nuances of how Australian residency laws really work. And the result? You waste your time, you waste your money, you get frustrated, and all the while, you've unknowingly started the countdown clock on your ticking tax time bomb. To avoid all of that, choosing the right specialist is without a doubt the most critical decision you'll ever make in your business and investment life. At WealthSafe, we've spent decades guiding Australians through this process. We're not your local Australian accountants. We're a team of registered professionals, tax lawyers, compliance specialists, international experts, people who understand how Australian law interacts with international law and who always view it through the lens of Australian compliance. We bridge the gap so you're never left stranded in no man's land between the two worlds. With that said, let's get into the 5 important truths. Truth number 1, expertise in international tax planning from an Australian perspective. The first thing to look for is expertise in international tax planning with a deep understanding of Australian taxation laws. The right specialist should know the latest updates and help you stay compliant with ATO guidelines. Not every overseas specialist or traditional Australian accountant understands the complexities of this transition. Finding someone who bridges that knowledge gap is absolutely critical. Truth number 2, understanding your entire journey. The right specialist knows this isn't just about one step. It's about many moving parts. They should know how to handle your Australian business and assets while keeping you 100% compliant with ATO guidelines, court decisions, and rulings. But it doesn't stop there. They should also guide you in choosing the right overseas jurisdictions for your business, your investments, and your bank accounts. And even beyond that, they should help you select personal residency options for you and your family that align with your lifestyle. This holistic approach has nothing to do with being sold some overinflated package or property opportunity. It's about protecting you. Truth number 3, bridging the gap between international and Australian tax law. Look for a specialist who can bridge the gap between Australian tax obligations and the international tax landscape. They need to be able to work across multiple jurisdictions and make sure everything's sequenced correctly, legally and compliantly. Truth number 4, personalized, not one-size-fits-all solutions. Your situation is unique, so avoid cookie-cutter advisors who push one-size-fits-all packages. Yes, everything must be underpinned by compliance and the law, but a true specialist will create a bespoke tax strategy tailored to your residency, your business portfolio, and your financial goals. Customization, backed by tax law and compliance, is essential to keep your strategy aligned with your long-term plans. Truth number 5, ongoing support and guidance. And finally, relocating your tax residency doesn't end with the initial move. Ongoing support is critical. You want a specialist who's with you long-term, someone who adapts your tax strategy as your life, your wealth, and your business evolve, and as international law changes. Without this support, even the best planned move can fall apart. Now, here's the danger. If you get this wrong, if you choose the wrong advisor, you might think you've left Australia, but in the eyes of the ATO, you never did. And one day, after years of looking over your shoulder, you'll get the dreaded letter, an audit, a review, a tax bill for backdated income you thought was tax-free, with penalties and interest. And the whole thing explodes in your face. Don't think this won't happen. It happens more often than people realize, and it's devastating. So if you're looking to relocate your business, your investments, and your residency overseas, choose an advisor who truly understands Australian tax law, one who knows how to manage your journey holistically and can create a personalised strategy with ongoing support to keep you safe and protected. If you have any questions, visit our website, email us, or book your complimentary 30-minute complete wealth control tax strategy consultation with our team here at WealthSafe. On that call, we'll deep dive into your situation and you'll walk away with complete clarity on your options moving forward. Moving forward, you'll find all the links below this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss vital information to fortify your offshore move.